Now to the latest on a story we broke last night right here at 9. Police are investigating a possible plan by people behind bars charged with murder to have Tulsa County DA Tim Harris killed. Detectives say the threat was so serious, Harris and his family were put under 24-hour surveillance.
Well, we certainly do get threats all the time, and that's it. But the character of this is not a threat. The character of this is a legitimate conspiracy to commit murder. And so that's where it really separates from just a routine situation to a very scary situation.
Detectives say they got a tip from a jail inmate last week that Alonzo Johnson told another inmate, quote, someone needed to walk into Tim Harris's office and put a bullet in his head. They say the threat became much more serious when Johnson offered to pay gang leader Philip Summers to actually order the hit on Harris. Police were told another inmate, Alexander Hall, helped broker the deal as far as the details of the hit, how and when the money would be paid. The informant told police Johnson said he got the money and told the gang leader the murder was a go. Police say there's another person they'd like to talk to who goes by the name Turk. If you know anything about this, call Crime Stoppers at 596-COPS. We looked into the criminal backgrounds of two of the men allegedly tied to this possible murder plot and why they were in the jail to begin with. Their stories date back several years. Tulsa police say Philip Summers is a leader in the Hoover Crips gang, and he is very powerful even behind bars. At the age of 16, Summers was charged with shooting with intent to kill. He later pleaded guilty and was put on probation, but court records indicate he violated that probation and was sentenced to 6 years in prison. But while he was out on probation in February of 2004, police say Summers killed a married couple in a double shooting. Police say Summers wanted to get back at a rival gang member, so he murdered that gang member's parents, Pless and Shelley Van, at their home. That trial began in January of 2008, and Summers was convicted on 2 counts of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to death by lethal injection, but appealed his conviction and was granted a new trial. A Tulsa County jail informant recently told police that Alonzo Johnson asked Philip Summers to order the hit on DA Tim Harris. Now, Johnson is in jail because he has been charged with helping in the murder-for-hire plot that ended with Tulsan Neil Sweeney being shot to death in his office in 2008. Johnson is accused of stealing the getaway vehicle used in that murder.
When you deal in murder, murders don't tend to surprise you. And this is our business every day.
In 1992, Johnson served 3 years in prison for burglary and possession of a gun while committing a felony. Alonzo Johnson and Philip Summers are both awaiting trial. Johnson has been in the Tulsa jail since May. Summers has been there since April.